Next is a discussion with Mr. Kingsley Edirivira.
Good morning, Kingsley.
Morning, Bandu.
Kingsley, every time you come to this program, we have been talking about issues relating to the third age, people of our age, like health, well-being, and also about the resources and where we can tap, how we can tap those resources, where to get those resources, and so on. Now, there are issues relating to the people of third age. Now, what are we going to do today?
Well, Bandu, I was thinking as to what older people, seniors, retirees,
Right.
what they look for most.
Yes.
So I thought I will go to the Council on the Aging website.
Right.
And I read a report. It was titled, I think, The Voice of Older People on Independence.
Right.
And I found that that report was quite fascinating because what older people, according to that report, what they want most is independence.
Independence.
Yes. Now, when you talk about independence, Bandhu, it's not just the per se independence or just the literal meaning of the word independence.
Right.
They actually break it down into several categories.
Right.
Now, if you let's go through the thing, one is the most important category of independence which they have broken into is that older people want to maintain the identity me.
Of course, it is very critical that
Right.
we maintain our own identity.
That's correct. So it is who they are as a person, and it is terribly important to them and to the individual's dignity. Now, that also involves, Bandhu, self-reliance and, to have separate priorities from those of their children. So they want to make...
Self-reliance. Now, that means ability to do your own things.
That's correct. Right? That's correct. So they want to maintain that identity, and also their separate priorities, which is different from their children's and grandchildren's. Now, the second thing, which I think was the most important, was the second category of independence, according to this report, is autonomy. That is, having control over your own decisions.
Right.
Now, making decisions is terribly, terribly important to them.
Now, can you elaborate on that, say, when you want to...
Yes, Bandhu. Now, being able to make decisions means controlling certain things, like even managing your own bank account if you can, if you're
Right.
mentally you're capable of doing it.
Rather than giving a power of attorney to somebody else.
That's correct. Right? Maintaining that autonomy is terribly important. And they want to do things for themselves as much as possible. Now, Bandhu, well-meaning children, well-meaning grandchildren try to put their parents and tell them, look, you don't do anything. You just sit down, Papa, and read the newspaper. We'll do everything for you. That's not what they want.
Actually, Kingsley, not doing things on your own can lead to other problems. I mean, even your mental well-being can be affected.
I think we are all guilty of certain things, Bandhu, of with the best of intentions. We don't let older people do things for themselves.
Yes.
But that's not what they want. They want as much as possible to, if they're physically capable.
Yeah, depending on their abilities.
Now take little things, Bandhu, like when you have a party or when you have a dinner,
Right.
even laying the table.
Right.
And you say, no, you sit down there, don't do it, I'll do it for you. I mean, you're doing it with all the good intentions, but that's not what the older people want.
They want to participate, they want to be active.
That is right. And the third point, so the first part was maintaining your own identity, that is me.
Yeah.
The second one is autonomy, which we just talked about. Third one is the relationships and the social network.
Right.
That is keeping in touch with their friends and their relatives,
Right.
and even participating in the activities of the children and grandchildren
Right.
to whatever extent they can.
Yeah.
So those things are terribly important to them. Now,
Actually, isn't this what all these senior citizens clubs and other associations do?
actually, that really falls into the fourth category, which is participation not only in friends, and the third one was that friends and relatives, which is your own inner circle, but this is participation and the social inclusion within a wider community.
Right.
And that is where, Bandu, the good work our senior citizens programs do. Actually, I encourage my wife to go to these things because it's good. It's good to get out, move
And
around.
also, I mean, you get the sense of helping others and being a part of the thing. There
Yes.
is nothing dangerous than to feel that you have got no stake in the society.
Yes.
That can lead to many problems, Kingsley.
And the fifth one, Bandhu, is the physical capacity. When you can do something, you must let the older people do it.
Yeah.
I mean, not everyone can, you can't generalize and say that, all these people can do this. It is, of course, within each one's ability and their capability, both physically and mentally. So you got to make a judgment according to this report and let them have somewhat of a free rein.
Yeah. Basically, Kingsley, people don't want sympathy from others. They want to be identified as a person and be able to do things on their own and take charge of your own destiny.
And the sixth one, Bandhu, which surprised me a little bit, is that older people want information and knowledge. This old myth about older people not wanting to learn about computers, according to this, is all rubbish. The thing is, they want information and knowledge.
Right.
And Bandhu, without unduly patting ourselves on the back, now this segment, like Stay Informed in our program, also somewhat caters to this, giving them the information about what is available through the
And
Department
also
of
at
Human
least
Resources.
directing them to places where they
Right.
can get the information.
Now we have covered things like, the benefits of meditation, the benefits of positive thinking, and we have directed them to the Department of Human Resources website for certain facilities.
that's right, yeah.
And we even spoke about and discussed about the space world and all
That's
that.
right.
So this is giving them some sort of knowledge. They feel happy, and when they are in a social environment, they can talk as if they are an authority on the subject.
Actually, Kingsley, they are, because when they get to that age, they have acquired a wealth of experience, wealth of knowledge, and through that, they can constructively contribute to the society they live in.
Yes, so Bandhu, so the co-expression of independence, according to this,
Yeah.
is doing things for yourself
Right.
as much as possible, maintaining the identity,
Right.
participating in a social environment, getting involved with your inner circle of friends as well as your outer circle of friends
Right.
and relatives, and acquiring knowledge and
You're never too old to acquire new knowledge.
That's correct. So I thought this might be an eye-opener for us, how we address this issue, and without wrapping them up in cotton wool,
Yes.
giving them a bit of a free rein, of course, depending on their own situation as to their physical capability as well as their mental status.
That's right.
You can't generalize and say that just because this older person does this, that everyone can.
Yep.
So you got to make your own judgment about what that older person is capable of and give a bit of a free rein.
Right.
So I thought it was a good
thank
topic.
you, Kingsley, for enlightening us on that. I hope all the listeners will take in all these factors and make their lives more meaningful.
Okay, Bandu, thanks very much.
Thank you for listening in. Till we meet again next week, I am Mihiri Disanayaka.